Hello, this is Michelle with Stamp for You, and we're here doing an oyster dive. This is for Brenda, and she ordered our treasure chest oyster, which is a large oyster, and I'm trying to see if you can see what I'm doing. There we go. This is going to be kind of goofy because I have the camera set up, and then I have a mirror set up so I can make sure you're seeing what you need to see on there. And to make sure it doesn't stop recording. So we're going to try and get through this before we run out of battery or memory or anything like that. So these are our very large treasure chest oysters. Inside we're going to have freshwater pearls. Freshwater pearls vary in shape, color, and size. No two are alike. And freshwater pearls are actually known for their whimsical shapes, and that's what we're going to see inside these ones, inside these oysters. So I'm going to look. It's going to be really wobbly while I open this on this table, and I'm very sorry. But I locked my kids out. My husband's watching them, so that way we don't have to deal with that. So I'm stuck working off a card table. The last one I opened of these, it was so, these can be very stinky, if you can see all the moss and stuff all over them. But these ones can be very, very stinky. And the last one I opened actually made my eyes water, so we're going to hope this one's not as bad. But I didn't open that one on camera, and I was actually pretty thankful. So we'll see how this one goes. And we're going to do our best to make the shell as pretty as we can when we open it, because you wanted to keep your shell. So just bear with me, because I always take forever opening these. I'm not, for some reason, not very good at opening these shells. Oops. Cool thing about these oysters is they just have all kinds of colors, all kinds of shapes, all kinds of sizes. We've seen everything from like a 6 to 7 millimeter range all the way up to like, I don't know, 19 millimeters probably. Our normal, I wouldn't say our normal, our other oysters, our freshwater oysters, our saltwater oysters, our rice oysters that we have, which are also freshwater, most of those have 6 to 7 millimeters. So if we have larger ones in here, that's definitely a bonus, because they don't come like that in our other oysters. If I can get this last little part, my knife through here, we should be able to get it all open. Okay, let's just pinch my finger. It's part of why we don't have, these need to be opened with a design specialist or live, well not live, live with a design specialist or on video with me, because like I said, these are stinky. Hopefully you can see that. I didn't even check to make sure I was still on camera. All this fluid in here is very stinky. But there's the inside of our oyster. You can see a bunch of pearls on this side, and then we're going to clean up this side and see what's on this side. I'm going to start by taking this out and getting this thrown away. So far, I don't think I've really seen very many pearls pulled out of this part right here, but I always double check it, because we want everyone to get all of their pearls. There's no guarantee on how many pearls you'll get in these. We say that you'll get anywhere from 4 to 40. We haven't seen anything less than 4. Doesn't mean it couldn't happen, I guess. And we usually do not see 40 necessarily. I would say maybe 15 to 25 is usually pretty. I'm not seeing anything in here. There's not even No bumps, no soft spots for pearls to have gotten in. So I think we're good there. I'm actually really excited. I want to see the color of these pearls, and I'll tell you why in a second. I don't want to give it away just in case I'm wrong, because I might be wrong. Look at those pearls. I'm trying to make sure you can see. Hopefully they're going to come off the shelf for us. One just popped off right there. What I'm going to do is get these all into some soap solution just so we can clean them off, and then we'll see how many we have and we'll measure them. This one's definitely not coming off. That one probably not either. Not that I won't try, but I also don't want to ruin your shell since you wanted your shell. So we're just going to take our time getting these out and making sure we don't miss any, and making sure we keep your shell as nice as we can. Your shell is absolutely gorgeous. See all that purple right there? That's phenomenal. I'm very jealous. I want to keep your shell. Hopefully you can see. I know my fingers get in the way for this part and I'm really sorry, but this is pretty gross and we want to just kind of move through this part so we can get to the beautiful pearl part. Making sure there's no little ones hanging out by the big pearls. And I think I'll wait to clean this off until you don't have to watch me clean it off, but I want to make sure there's no pearls too, so we'll see. So that last little part I'll clean off when you're not watching. We don't have to sit here and watch me struggle with it. I'm pretty sure those two guys are just part of your shell. This one for sure. It's not, there's no seam at all to try and break off of the shell. And I'm pretty sure they're stuck together right there too. So that's the one side of your shell. I'll get all this cleaned off up here and here, and we'll scrub it a little bit. And this, even if I were to get it to send without breaking, as soon as this dries, it'll break off anyways. So in order to ship it and try and keep it as safe as possible, I will probably just break it in half. And that way I can sit one inside the other and hopefully they don't break on shipping. But we'll just see how the cleaning goes. Some of them break in half right away, and some of them it takes a couple days. There's some very large pearls on this side. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm pretty sure I haven't tried yet, but I'm pretty sure that one's going to be stuck to the shell as well. It's a really pretty pearl, but it looks pretty stuck. I love that each one of these oysters has its own unique personality. All the pearls are completely different. Different shapes, sizes, colors. Yours are all pretty uniformed colors, which is really nice because that means they'll look good on any jewelry you want to wear them on. They also look like they're pretty white. They'll probably be like a peachy color, but that means they'll also match everything. Anything you're wearing, because they'll be just, you know, uniform, so you can kind of wear them with anything. All right, let's see if any of these ones are going to come off. It does not look like it. Oh, there we go. And I can try to work on these a little bit more too, because these ones looks possible, but I don't want to destroy your shell or your pearls. This one is really not looking like, because it's sealed all the way around here. This one is a maybe. Yep, there we go. Oops. And this one I don't know. Okay, I think we'll leave those for now. So those 4 we're going to leave in there for now. These 2 are for sure not coming off. I'm going to try this and this one more time, but I think that's what we're going to end up with, is those 4 on the shell. So now the fun part. This is my soap solution. It's just dishwashing soap. It's gentle, so it won't hurt the pearls. Just get some of that goop off. These all came pretty clean out of the muscle, but sometimes there's just a whole lot of muscle on them. And we got at least one with that purple off the shell. This one right here, this really cool looking little guy. He is lavender and gold. He's beautiful. Were you able to see that? I keep forgetting to check. We're still recording, so we're good there. Okay, I think we got all the pearls out. Try and get them cleaned up a little bit. And I'll clean them some more. We'll get them polished and oiled to bring out some of more of their luster. But you've got a beautiful batch here. They're already very, very shiny. Okay, so we'll start with the cool little purple and gold guy. And I'm just going to give you the longest measurement, just so we don't run out of memory or battery. Oops. And I dropped these a lot, guys, so I'm sorry. 12.1 millimeter. That guy's really cool looking. Okay. We'll just grab them and go. Can you see all these over here? I'm trying to see where they are. There we are, okay. 8.1 millimeter. Oops. Apparently I'm going to drop them all. Might means that it's an 8.0. Whenever I drop them, that means I'm a 0.1 millimeter off. Looks very peachy on that one. So you'll get to start seeing all the different beautiful colors. This one looks like it's probably your biggest. 11.7 millimeter. That one's a whiter cream. We'll tell a lot more when, you'll be able to see a lot more when we get them all oiled and stuff and sent to you. 9.9 millimeter, probably more of a 10 millimeter. It's kind of in there crooked. And I'm putting them, let me see, sorry, I guess I can move this and show you this. Sorry about that. This one's almost a button, which almost means it's round on one side and flat on the other, but the other side has kind of got some grooves in it, but that front side is beautiful. They both are. I like all the grooves. Like I said, these have great personality. 9.8 millimeter. $9.7 millimeter. These rings right here, those are actually called a ringed pearl. The crazy shapes like this one over here is called Baroque. This one's a 10.8. So you've got Baroque when they're really crazy shapes. You've got oval. You've got round. What other shapes are there? 8.5 millimeter. This one would probably be considered a rice. Usually the rice are kind of an oval or a thin oval. Kind of like this one. This one's definitely rice. 9.8 millimeter. And then I mentioned the button where this one's a button for sure, where it's flat on the back. I don't know if you can tell on the video, but it's flat on that side and then round on the other side. 8.4 millimeter. 8.3 millimeter. As I mentioned, if I drop them, I'm always a 0.1 millimeter off. Sorry, whenever I drop these in the sand, it kind of gets buried, but I'll get them all. 9.1 millimeter. 7.4 millimeter. These are absolutely phenomenal. I'm loving all the colors. Like I said, they're really uniformed, which is nice, but they still each have their own personality. A peach, 9.6. There's the cream. You've got a pinker one over here. .5, I'm gonna guess, because I dropped it. Come on. Yep, 7.5 millimeter. I'll see now that I've gotten the salt, it looks really orange instead of peach, or like I like to call those like a burnt orange, or even close to a copper. 8.6. Yeah, copper maybe for that one. It's beautiful. .10, the 10 millimeter. 8.8 millimeter. Oops. Let's count these quick before they start getting crowded. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then if you count the ones in your shell, that makes 30 total pearls. 9.7. 8.4. We've got a dimple on that side. That's what I always call that little indentation that sometimes has some color difference to it. It's also called belly button sometimes too, but the other side is, it's almost like a button where it's flat on that side and rounded on that side. Beautiful. .7 millimeter. Got some great sizes in here. 9.2 millimeter. Running out of room. I'm gonna call it a 7.6, I bet now. No, 7.8, 7.7, somewhere right around there. It's a little crooked in there, so probably a 7.8. .8. Exactly a 2 millimeter difference on those two. 8.3. 8.3 maybe? No, I probably grabbed a different side of it that time. 8.5. That one's nice and round actually. It's really pretty. Be able to see that? This one's nice and round too. Well, it's not, I guess this one's more of an oval, but really good shape on it. 8.5, 8.4. Phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous treasure chest oyster. Oh, I'm in the shadows, sorry. Like I said, I'm looking through a mirror to be able to see what you can see, so I apologize. Hopefully you were able to see everything nice and clear. Let's see if it'll, nope, it's gonna be right in that shadow. absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations. Enjoy, and thank you so much for watching.